kind of lost and find. Ended the game in overtime, drawing of a new design, drilling that one earth of mine. Looking to the outward, speaking roundabout words, absurd, blurred to the curb, walking along the verb.
Hey everybody, what is happening? Ish Taylor Ish, bringing you a Madden 17 Ultimate Team lineup update here. We're looking at the Super Bowl Tier 2 present set here. Guys, you know, they're going to be maxed out basically. What these cards are going to give you guys a chance to see if that's what you want to run. I like some of it, so it just depends on who you're going to carry to get that Tier 2. So we'll look here. You've got, you know, these guys. 200K was for Hightower. You got this guy for free if you completed the journey stuff, the playoff journeys, and I mean, you could buy him for like 35K. It'll just get cheaper as it goes. But let's take a look at this guy here. Both these guys, as they're going to be boosted up, coverage linebacker Tier 2 also, and we'll take him up here and we'll show him against. Hightower here, I guess. Either way. I wish you could see both sides of it boosted up. I forget you can't do that one, but I wish it showed it like that. It would just be easier, you know, if they affect. But still only 87 speed. So we had 85 base though, but that's still really the drawback to this card though. But everything else around is really nice. You know, I mean, he's got some hit power on it. He's got a decent zone, not a great zone. I like to see that higher at this stage because, you know, like I say, you're jumping back between 3-4 nickel, a lot of nickel and stuff like that. You know, I mean, these guys are going to be in coverage, and I'm not always using the same guy, but I mean, against the run and all that, it's a good card. I'm not going to keep that one. As far as to keep a Tier 2, I would rather put that one into the set than keep that. That's just my opinion on the card. It's not a bad card though, it's really not, but you know, if you're end up wanting to use her and all that, it's not going to be that great, I don't think, around compared to some of the other guys you can get. And look at the Jones here, and he'll match up for a number 2 for me, and this was a free card, and I get the +2 here, which allows me to move some other guys around the lineup. He's going to come out and give you that 91 speed. Very nice, very nice. That's what you're looking for. I can grab this guy, 92 acceleration. I can grab this guy, 6'1", and make him work. Catching's not super great, but it's not a big deal really. He'll still make users and stuff like that. And he's got a decent zone in here, decent block shed. The hit power's not great. You know, that's about the one of the things out there. Stamina 88, but again with the 2, he's on and off the field depending on what sets we're in here also. So I think he'll get the job done just because, you know, I mean, the value wise is there. I mean, I could do better with coins and stuff, but it's worth it for me to keep him for the set, I feel, if you're trying to run the Tier 2 though. And then for, you know, and really, so I'll get rid of Jones, I'll get rid of Hightower, and I did just pick up, as you saw out there, the Derek Johnson, and he'll boost up Eric Berry and Marcus Peters both, and get them both boosted up to 97s and 96s, because they'll have that Kansas City Tier 2 also. So Keanu O'Neal here, take a look at real quick, see what he does. And this card, you know, I had the Cam Chancellor, which I liked a lot, but this card is very nice. Look at him all the way boosted up, 93 speed, 93 acceleration, 93 play rec. And then he's got the 92 zone, and he's got 96 hit power. So all the stuff you're looking for out there. I think he believes he's a big hitter. None of the big guys play the ball aggressively on the strong safety side. I don't think there's very few that do, that are the guys that I'd want to use. That's the only thing I believe that's lacking, but he'll still go out there and make plays, I believe, and it's nice to have an upgraded speed on top of the Cam Chancellor. You know, you got to be able to close, and they're trying to streak down on you got you know, Tampa 2s and stuff. You'll be able to close that down a little bit faster. So that's basically the guys that you're going to look at on the defensive side there. Then, you know, you're gonna have those two, the 3 options right there. Then of course you can use Tier 1 players, but I'm not right now. When I finish this up, I'll probably have to put one guy in somewhere, maybe on offensive line or defensive line, so that way I can you know, maintain it a different way. But first I want to look out here at Bennett, 96 overall. Probably the biggest stanker out of the whole bunch. You know, the worst card out of the group. I just felt, you know, the route and the catching traffic and the speed, they're just not going to cut it at this point, because you got guys like Greg Olsen, whose stats are just so much better, and then he's got even better. Obviously, he's got better boosts on him around. You know, so that's you basically. I was keeping Bennett as a backup. I can get Jared Cook though to do what this Bennett will do. and Jared Cook's fast. So, that's it's just kind of how that goes. So I would take Martellus Bennett and put him into the set, basically. But then we have one more out of these guys that we can take a look at, though, which is probably one of my favorite out of the bunch here. And we got Tevin Coleman. Probably the only thing he doesn't have, is like something. One of the cooler chems, I guess, that some of the people want, but who knows? Maybe he'll get something if he has a Super Bowl performance out there. I'm sure people would like to see him have battle ready, But as you see, we'll take a look at the back here, and he's gonna have 76 strength, but 91 agility, so he hits that. He gets up, so it's enough, hitting a tier more than likely. 94 speed, 96 acceleration, and one of the fastest guys, if not the fastest in the game, right there. He's got really good catching on the card, 79 catching. Trucking hits 90s on this, so that helps out. Anytime you think you hit 90s, 95s and stuff, it's got to help out. You at least hope. Decent route running and stuff like that. So I don't mind the route running. Some people didn't like that, but overall it gives some acceleration. Anything that helps that is, to me, I'll take. So I do like the card. There probably some get better animations. He may not get as many animations as some of the more trucking sort of backs, even though he does have fight for extra yards and all that. Basically, I'll keep this guy on the set, put the other guys in. So I'm gonna jump out real quick, get rid of these other guys, and then we'll take a look at one more card here. Julio. All right. We had to do it, right? All right. So we're gonna have the 99 Julio with this. I'll have to do a little bit of tinkering now. Now that I've made these changes, though, of course, get some of the cams are out of balance a little bit, but he's gonna have his lined up right now, so you can take a look and see what the Julio Jones with this is gonna be out. Let's see, match him up with Mikey Evans out here. So look at that, 94 speed on 94 speed Julio. Very nice, very nice. 76 strength, not bad. For him, and let's see, like a 94 acceleration, 93 awareness, 94 catching. So very, very good across the board. 95 jump on him, 6'3", 74 truck. I mean, I can be probably chucking with dude, but let's see. And then spec catches at 98. Jeez, catching traffic 93 would be nice to be at a couple more, a couple higher, but we'll route running the same. So we'll see how they performs on that, but as long as he can get the job done at number 2, we'll keep him. I'm running for a bit here at least, you know what I mean? But we'll see if the value is worth it or not. But I mean, the card looks great, so just get the offense running with it and see what we can do. To take advantage of his skill set at least. So that's it. Right now, like I say, I got a little bit of tinkering to do now to fix some of this stuff. To get my identifier back in and whatnot. Some of the guys here like Carr, I don't know about. His traits are actually, I noticed he just misses some throws the guy shouldn't. Missed Cunningham, but I've got that conductor on here, so I'm gonna have to take a look at that, or maybe even go into Aaron Rodgers. Not the high-priced one, because that ain't my life, but we'll do what we can. Otherwise, we're gonna make Carr work. Thanks for checking us out, and we'll see y'all next time.